Just and when it becomes a commodity, it becomes very, very difficult for the capital equipment guys to be profitable.
Oh, yeah, okay. And implicitly, you say that memory is a commodity now, and they're getting squeezed by the customers, right?
Yeah. So unless somebody comes out with a different way to, there becomes if there's a breakthrough innovation in memory that requires a different, it has to be built a different way, or it has different, radically different specifications. That provides a great opening for the capital equipment guys, because that means the equipment has to be replaced, right? Or it has to be substantially upgraded or changed in some way. That's always a great opportunity. But that's also what I think we're on the precipice of. Again, if you just look at, say, grab automotive for a second and say, there's however many hundreds of millions of, diesel fuel or, fossil fuel cars out there, and they all need to be converted into, electric power by 2030 or 2040. That means that we need a shitload of batteries, right? Power modules. Who's going to build those? That means there's going to be a lot of machines out there building power modules. And we're already starting to see that. So we try to focus on, when we're road mapping, we're looking at what are the general socioeconomic, just geopolitical drivers of technology, and where is it going, and then you back into what the requirements are going to be.
Yeah. Okay. It seems that you're following relatively closely the stock market as well, or at least the numbers for Besi. You're not only looking at the company fundamentals, but you look at let's say, the trading performance and so on. What's your view on the top line? Do you have a view on the top line? And they had a very good year last year. Do you think it will be a slowdown this year and into next, and then 2020 should see a acceleration, or do you think 19 will already see a acceleration?
I think next year will be tough.
Next year
is going to be tough. Yeah, I think next year is going to be tough for everybody. I think we have had such a ramp up in the last few years. This year has been fantastic. Also, I don't think Besi's gotten a whole lot of I think they enjoyed it a little earlier than some of us. But I do think we're going to take a breather. The next big, I think 2020 is when it will start to come back up again. That's why I think this is a good time to do this research, to, see where the wind's blowing, to think about things critically, and to make some decisions.
Okay. And your comment on next year will be tough. It's for the equipment makers, or for the whole semi-sector?
For the equipment makers.
For the equipment makers, yeah.
Because you think about the capital equipment guys, they are like the end of a whip. When the arm starts moving, the end of the whip hasn't moved at all. And then all of a sudden at the end, that end of the whip comes splashing down, right? That's what happens to the capital equipment guys. And then as soon as it came down very hard, but it went back up really fast too. And you see that in not just, you see that in all the companies in the semicon space. If you look at there's a company called Yole, which is a French company. They do a lot of market research in our area.
Yole?
Yole, why?
Yeah, I know them, yeah.
Okay. They do a lot of research. They're usually pretty conservative in their numbers. I think they do a pretty good job, and I've been to several of their conferences. But that's a good resource also to look at, to kind of get an insight into the kind of end uses and where they're going.
Yeah. Okay, great. And just the last one is on the whole. Besi, when they report, so on one hand they talk about relationship and deeper relationship with their customers, and they report IDMs and so on. And on the other hand, there are all the subcontractors and OSATs. Do you have a view on the utilization rate within the OSAT industry? And is consolidation an issue for them?
Definitely. There's a lot of consolidation happening right now. Both on the supplier side and on the customer side. I think in Besi's